Most professionals spend years trying to hide the chapter that could make them extraordinary. The failed business, the promotion they did not receive, the contract they lost, the public mistake, the season when their confidence collapsed and the doors stopped opening. They remove it from the biography. They avoid discussing it in interviews. They treat it as evidence that they were not capable. But what if the professional setback you are most ashamed of contains intelligence that success could never have taught you? What if the scar is not merely evidence that you were wounded? What if it is evidence that you now understand the battlefield? Welcome to the Firelight Advantage. I am Dr. Vivian Atud. Today we are exploring why your greatest professional setback may become one of your most valuable strategic assets. Notice my language. I did not say every setback is automatically an asset. Pain alone does not produce wisdom. Failure alone does not create resilience. Time alone does not transform the experience. A setback becomes valuable when it is honestly examined, correctly interpreted, and strategically converted into better decisions. Otherwise, you can survive the experience and still repeat the system that produced it. Your setback becomes an asset when you extract the intelligence hidden inside it. I call this the SAR framework. S. Separate the event from your identity. The first mistake many leaders make is turning an outcome into an identity. The business failed, therefore I am a failure. The proposal was rejected, therefore I have nothing valuable to offer. The organization overlooked you, therefore I am not leadership material. But an event is data. It is not your identity. A decision failed, a strategy failed, a relationship failed, a system failed. That does not mean your entire person has failed. When you confuse the event with your identity, shame takes control of the analysis. And shame asks, what is wrong with me? Strategy asks, what happened and what must change? That distinction restores your ability to think. C. Conduct a friction audit. Every professional setback contains friction. Friction is the point where progress slowed, resistance increased, or the system stopped producing the intended result. Ask yourself, where did momentum first begin to break down? Was the problem the market, the timing, the financial model, the leadership structure, the execution, the communication, the assumptions? Or was I solving a problem the customer did not consider urgent? Do not reduce a complex failure to one emotional explanation. Perhaps you were not rejected because you lacked value. Perhaps the positioning was unclear. Perhaps the organization lacked the capacity to recognize what you offered. Perhaps the opportunity was structurally misaligned. Perhaps you also need to strengthen a skill. Mature leaders can acknowledge external barriers without denying personal responsibility. They can acknowledge personal mistakes without carrying unnecessary shame. That is strategic honesty. Convert the lesson into an asset. A lesson that remains in your journal is not yet a strategic asset. The lesson must change something. It must change your pricing, your contracts, your hiring criteria, your financial reserves, your due diligence process, your governance structure, your communication, your boundaries, or the kinds of opportunities you pursue. Suppose a failed partnership taught you that enthusiasm is not the same as alignment. Your new asset may be a partner evaluation framework. Suppose a cash flow crisis taught you that revenue without liquidity can still destroy a business. Your new asset may be stronger financial controls and cash reserves. Suppose a public failure exposed weaknesses in your execution. Your new asset may be a disciplined operating system that prevents the same breakdown from recurring. This is how scars become systems. The pain becomes a protocol. The mistake becomes a checklist. The disappointment becomes discernment. Redeploy the wisdom. The final step is to use what you learned in a more consequential arena. A setback often gives you pattern recognition that someone with uninterrupted success may not possess. You recognize weak assumptions earlier. You detect misalignment faster. You ask better questions. You understand the human cost of poor leadership. You know what happens when governance, culture, and execution fall apart. That insight can make you a wiser executive, entrepreneur, advisor, or institution builder, but only when you redeploy it. From a biblical perspective, Joseph offers a powerful model. He experienced betrayal, displacement, false accusation, and imprisonment. Scripture does not pretend that these experiences were painless or inherently good, but Joseph developed administrative wisdom, discernment, and leadership capacity through the journey. Later, when he was placed in authority, he was able to interpret risk, manage scarcity, and develop an economic strategy that preserved lives during famine. The pit did not define him, but the wisdom developed through adversity prepared him for the palace. This is the deeper principle. God can redeem what people intended to diminish you. But redemption does not always mean restoring the exact opportunity you lost. Sometimes redemption means giving you the wisdom to build something stronger than what failed. Your professional setback may have taught you lessons no university could have taught you. It may have exposed your blind spots, clarified your values, strengthened your discernment, deepened your compassion, or revealed the systems that must never again be trusted without scrutiny. Do not glamorize your setback. Do not deny its cost. Do not pretend that injustice was acceptable. But do not waste the intelligence purchased through pain. Study it, name it, systematize it, then carry the lesson forward without carrying the shame. Because your greatest strategic advantage may not be that you have never failed. It may be that you have failed, learned accurately, and returned with a level of wisdom that cannot be easily deceived. The fire did not eliminate you. It educated you. It clarified you. And when you convert that experience into disciplined action, the scar no longer represents only what happened to you. It represents what you now know. This is the Firelight Advantage with Dr. Vivian Atud. Subscribe to the channel. Share this message with a leader rebuilding after a difficult professional season. And answer this question in the comments. What lesson from your greatest setback must now become a system?